Oh shit. Okay.
These look like Banuk markings. Is this the way to the territory?
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
Seems you're a long way from anything. Where does this trail lead?
For me, it leads south. Away from the Banuk. Past the Grave Horde. Banukai, watch over me. This is the quickest way out of the cut, instead of going all the way through Oseram territory. And take it from me. You want a quick way out of the cut.
I haven't even arrived yet. Why would I want to leave?
Strange machine attacks? A curse on the mountain? It's enough to make me look forward to Meridian.
You're going to Meridian.
Yes. I was named an envoy to the Karja King's court. No one else wanted to do it. It's not so bad. I just recount the songs from Ban-Or, and the Karja draw their funny little glyphs. I tell them of the machine's growing anger, and the Karja King still offers aid even though he knows the Banuk will not accept it.
What kind of strange machines? And what kind of curse?
Machines tougher and crazier than anything in the south, I heard. And smoke comes off the mountain like a funeral pyre all day and night. But like I said, I just pass through now.
What sort of place is the cut?
It's on the edge of everywhere. The edge of Ban-Or, the edge of the mountains, the edge of other tribes' territories. It's suffered in the war with the Karja. But it suffered before that too. Life there is a test. To survive out on the edge.
Not exactly homey. I can see why you'd want to move on.
Home is what you carry in a roll on your back.
Well, thanks for the warning.
And the warning rolled off you. I understand you adventurers are all alike. Good luck.
the Winters. Coming at once. Look out below!
I shall not pass. I don't know how the fuck to get past this bit. I don't get it. Where the fuck is the, like, hand-holdy things? Okay. I mean, I've got to get up there somehow, I just don't know how. What? There's got to be something. Unless it's here. Oh, fucking it's there.
This
Jesus
path leads to the
Christ.
cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
It's giving me resist fire potions. I'm gonna fucking need that, aren't I? Demonic Scorcher, demonic machine.
See the heat coming off it.
Okay then. Power generators damage. It's weak to ice. Power generators on its back are weak to damage. Oh shit. Let's have a go at him. Okay then. That was nasty. Whoa. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Those are difficult on ultra hard. Actually, I am. Why?
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try this. Sweep the ice. Fuck! Jesus fucking Christ. Got him. Jesus Christ, that was difficult. Okay. We need more of those bad boys, and we need more of those bad boys.
Now Rome. Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And village, too. What's it for?
Ray's been gone a long time, but she will return. You must believe she will return. How are we to trust the chief? There's so many died under his
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Who knows better how to lead than Artok?
Shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain is fled out of the desert. Must not forget the importance of
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon that frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they marched their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Ourea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Ourea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Ourea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named...
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Ourea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Ourea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it,
Women?
No, independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
What are these Werriks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Werriks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Werriks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werrick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum.
Skilled hunter doesn't
Maybe worth a shot.
I didn't think much of Overton's bandits at first, but then we found dead hunters. Perhaps empty.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the Old Ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the Old Ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Carja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede. what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent? Deep din, silenced by rising waters.
Peace and harmony, my friend.
No more music. Flood saw to that. That's a sound to sleep to, not live to.
You can't kill them, even if they're stuck in a sheet of ice.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Ourea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Carja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Carja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right. the machines. I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north. Outlanders. Large outlanders.
Grown too soft. Too much Oseram influence at the palace.
What's he think? I have nothing to trade.
What brings you Karja so far from your home?
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me well to guide them. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this priest along to read the signs.
I did say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress. May your arrows find their mark.
She didn't even hesitate.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That must be Naltuk, looking out at that. Pulse or signal. Interesting. Maybe I could override it. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is. gonna be light outside. Kill the machines. The tower. We might be able to destroy it. Or override it. Shields overloaded by that pulse from the tower. Could override it. Chris the closest for myself. Just stay out of their way for now. remains. But it can be destroyed. Saving these for the trail.
We should speak.
Now we know how to deal with the machines in the towers. The Daemon's next.
Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the Ice Rasps. You'll have to walk the Shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the Shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Ourea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Ourea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Ourea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Ourea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this Shaman's path?
Go to the Ice Rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Ourea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right, I guess I'm off to the Ice Rasps to find this Shaman's path. I'll find a use for you. These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above. Pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Wrong way. Deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Dead end. But at least there's stuff. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Better go back after I grab this loot. Not this way. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. Another marker. Good. Okay, that way then. Took a wrong turn. Wait. Back? The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Not this way. But then... where? See? Up. chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Not this way. But then, where? I see. Up. Stalkers. Better be careful. done with the cave. So what's next on this path? Fill up with water before I can cross. The bend we go. Now how do I cross this one? Down it is. Looks like I need to get up to that rope. There's the way up. I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it. Exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly. coming at once. I like the sound of that. My shield's down. Gotta get rid of the tower. Let's point right towards those machine hounds. Gonna have trouble reaching that tower to override it. Shut it down for good. I need to bring this tower down. Okay, I guess we're doing this, big boy. should be able to get up there. This must be the shrine Maltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Sparkles. I can see why it's worth a lot. Maltuk said Ourea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs. An ancient door. Maybe Ourea's inside.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy, I should just go to bed.
Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Another email from my sister. I haven't got time to think, let alone reply. Oh, that photo of the girl she sent didn't do much for my conscience. Jenny looks pretty proud of her pilgrim costume. Crap. I've never missed Thanksgiving before. And chances for Christmas? Near zero. Can't even tell them that all the work I'm doing is to keep them safe.
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open. Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs. Frost between my teeth. Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. here somewhere.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the Spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Ourea? Ourea, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Ourea, the daemon is forcing me. Ourea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's Drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drift, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe. And she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Ourea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. Cut off from what it needs. Lonely. Forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
The Daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the Daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Aratak, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Carja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's Kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Carja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the Daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After. You and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help. Trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful. What do you need, Aloy?
Where did you say the tall neck was?
Near the frost figure.
I need to...
There's much to be...
Very cold. I get it. Good for an old remedy. can get out of this. Hardy little plant. He'll help.
If Ikri's not coming back,
she'll be back. She never falters.
But if she has,
Those
then
are
I'm the
helpful.
one who can throw a spear the
Bitter, though.
farthest.
And I'm the one who can climb ice the fastest.
You have passed one test.
Hunting grounds. Good a place as any to make a name for myself with the Banuk.
Hey, Rick. Yeah, been alright, man. I don't know if you can hear me, I assume you can. Just busy, I guess. A lot of work. How about you?
Keeper, Aurea said that I should compete in the trials here.
Aurea did? She's never sent someone before. Then what is your reason for training? I would ask this of any Banuk who attempted the trials.
I'm going to challenge Aratak to become chieftain of his Werak.
Well, you better get started then.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not proper work. It is what it is. If it makes you money.
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds.
At least you're doing something you enjoy.
The Karja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Karja stole it from you.
That's right.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Karja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots. Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters. To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. Some fell in glorious
RuneScape vids.
Some were exiled in infamy. Still
I
glorious.
have some old RuneScape vids that like
Others had a worse fate.
random clips and shit that I was going to upload, but I just hadn't found the time to edit them and stuff.
That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
But yeah, things have been going well. It's kind of weird. I mean, like, I'd like to do something with this channel, but
Choose a trial
honestly,
and I'll tell you what it entails.
I have no idea what to do with it, so I just upload videos of whatever games I happen to be playing at the time. I wish I could motivate myself to do RuneScape, but like, I just don't have any interest in the game anymore.
The control
So
trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power.
I'd find it hard to
Only
make
the
videos
wisest
about something I
understand
didn't
these shamanic
enjoy.
Weapons, and only the bravest wield them. The control trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power. Only the wisest understand these shamanic weapons, and only the bravest wield them. It begins after you descend that rope to the arena. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Yeah, man, like, I quit RuneScape a couple of years ago now, but like, it doesn't even feel like that long ago. Let's have a look. Yeah, I started playing old school like day one. I ended up getting like 99 runecrafting and max combat and prayer and some other shit. And I thought about maxing it, but I just like yeah, I had like absolutely zero motivation to play RS3. Like the microtransactions and MTX and shit just kind of like ruined the game for me, and I just had no interest in it whatsoever. Like, if I was ever going to play RuneScape, oh shit. If I was ever going to play RuneScape again, I would undoubtedly play old school, because, yeah, RuneScape 3 just doesn't take my interest at all anymore. in like anywhere. I'm gonna have to redo this. I completely fucked it up. Oh Jesus Christ. I'm going to die. Climb up with it.
I'm still counting, Huntress. The trial hasn't ended.
Yeah.
Very well.
I saw the post that they made about it, but I was expecting it to be disappointing, and it was disappointing. It's basically like, yeah, we're gonna try harder, which isn't really good enough at this point, but you know, people still buy fucking spins and shit, so whatever. Like, I just have no interest in the game anymore. Like, RuneScape 3 it's on a downward slope pretty quickly. Old School is doing alright, I guess. Don't get why they're paying people £10,000 to win a tournament thing that they do every month. That must be costing them quite a bit of money, but I mean, if they can afford it, then so be it. But it just seems a bit weird, because there's not really any kind of skill involved in it. It's just luck for the most part. But yeah, I just don't have any interest in like RuneScape really at all anymore. Which is a shame, because I enjoyed it, but you know. When did you get invited to Jagex? When was that? But yeah, I'm not surprised they don't answer it.
Tests a hunter's
Half of
ability
them
to rein in the Stormslinger's power.
probably don't even like
Only
it,
the
but
wisest
it's not like they have a
understand
choice.
these shamanic weapons, and we'll start. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the past into the arenas.
If I'm gonna prove myself in these trials, I should do it fair and square.
Okay. Oh shit. That fucking hurt. I'm not even sure how to fucking do this. I'll just let him kill me, because I'm wasting supplies. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. I didn't go to RuneFest this year, and I didn't go last year either. I just, like, I wanted to go because I enjoy RuneFest, but like at the same time, like, yeah. I figured, like, if I didn't have any interest in the game, I couldn't see what the point was, so
Good. The
What's this one?
Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize.
Sure.
Only then will you be able to defeat them all without...
Yeah, this game can be quite hard. It doesn't help that I'm playing it on ultra hard, but I wanted to play it with a challenge.
It begins after you descend that rope to the arena. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the...
Okay. Where's my other bow? That one. Not even sure how to use that fucking shock spear thing at all. Fucking hate these things. There we go, that was a good shot. That was a real good shot. Missed. Why can't I hit it? There we go. How the fuck do I even get up there? Oh shit, that's not a good one.
I dropped it!
Fucking watches. Alright. What's this 3:30 shit? I'm not gonna do that in 3:30. Shit. Not even sure what's behind me at this point. There we go. That was a good one. God, I fucking hate those things. God damn it. There we go. Think I might have it? Is that the last one? No, it fucking isn't! Oh my god, are you kidding me? How on earth are you supposed to do that in 3 minutes 30 is beyond me. Oh my god, there's more? Oh shit! Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. There's a bunch of people at work playing the new Call of Duty. I haven't gotten it though. Ooh, a purple, what's this? Yeah. Probably will be for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I love it.
Third place on your first attempt. That's true. You shouldn't be underestimated.
No more try.
You can always come back.
I beat a champion.
Treasure boxes.
It's time. That should get the Werak talking.
Yeah, basically. Depends where I want to go next, really. But yeah, I guess a job's one thing, but if you can go to work and like, you know, love what you do, it's different. Not many people can do that, I guess. So there's about 3 trials. Got 3 more trials to do. I assume I've just got to do 1 from each
Gut
thing.
determination. That can't be taught.
Yeah, man. I don't know, I haven't really put much effort into YouTube in a long time. Like, my Discord link is on my Twitter, I think. If you want to join that, I'm basically always on there. I should have really put it in the stream thing, but it was done on PS4, so like, I don't really know how it
This trial
works.
is the most dangerous ordeal in the Snow Chance. While not all chieftains pass it, only a chieftain may
But
attempt
yeah, if you want to talk sometime, just
That's all I
join my
thought you
Discord.
have.
'Cause as I say, I'm basically always on there. But yeah, YouTube is difficult. Yeah, takes a lot of time and shit, and with the new ad system, it's not great because content creators are being paid a lot less. So yeah. Oh, I'm about to go to bed, man. I'll probably be able to talk to you later if you're on. I mean, I work like night shift, so what time is it now? It's like 9:30. So yeah, I'll be going to bed in like pretty soon. I'll probably be up at around 8-9 PM though. But yeah. I'm thinking I might call this here though. Finish the rest of it. I'll say finish the rest of it. Continue it tomorrow. Yeah. Cool, yeah. I mean, as I say, I'm usually always on Discord, so just hit me up whenever. But yeah, I usually sleep around like, well, I work from 9 PM until 5:30 in the morning, so I'm usually up until like 10 AM-ish, 10, 11-ish, and I'll sleep until like 7 or 8, and then go to work. But I've got the day off tomorrow because of this DLC that I want to play through, so yeah, I'll be doing that all day probably. Let's see what was added to this one. Frostclaw, don't know what that is. Demonic Machine, Control Tower. Epsilon overrides. Fuck me. Cool. Yeah, it was nice to chat to you as well. I'm gonna get off, but yeah, join my Discord and I'll talk to you whenever. Because I miss talking to RS people, like, not often I get to talk to them anymore because of obviously I don't play RS anymore, but yeah. Cool. I shall see you in a bit.